All right, welcome to the Wiley Manager Crash Course, where we give you a bit of a sneak peek into what Bob and I talk about on the full-length version of the Wiley Manager podcast. And this week's show, Bob, we talked how to influence your boss.
Yeah, these are life skills, Jed. So, and you know what? It's people think, well, how to influence your boss? Well, I have to sleep with her or him. There's
Wash
more
his
than one
car.
way. There's other ways to do it.
All right, well, what are some of those ways in 3 minutes or less?
Okay. Well, there's four things we talk about on the podcast about what you need to do to influence your boss. The first one is to be continually managing upward, right? So the idea is that don't wait until you need or want something from your boss before you start to proactively manage that relationship. This is something you need to be continually working on. And we've done a number of podcasts around this, including one I think called Upward Managing, How to Manage Your Boss Without Being a Bootlicker.
Indeed.
So that's one to look at. The second one is that really these are all part and parcel of managing your boss. But the second one is know what's important to your boss. What are the things that are keeping this person awake at night? What are the things that is going to drive this person's performance as they move forward in the organization, right? What things can you do in order to advance their goals? And can you frame whatever it is you're trying to influence them on in terms of one of their high-level goals? Oftentimes, Jed, we go into organizations and we ask people, what's important to your boss? They say, well, I don't know. You need to figure that out, right? And it's pretty key to figure out what that is. It really is. So, what are your goals this year? Yeah. The third one is that to assess how your boss makes decisions, right? So some people are going to make decisions based on data and information. Some people are going to make decisions on a high-level business strategy. Others are going to make base their decisions on political considerations. Whatever that is, figure out how your boss makes decisions and incorporate that into the way in which you want to influence them, right? Because again, if they're a detail person and you show up without the details, you're probably not going to get what you want.
You're sunk before you even start.
Yep. And then the final one is that we've said you need to do your homework. So again, it's basically all the things that we've already talked about and try to figure out in advance, anticipate what your boss's objections might be, try to mitigate any risks that they see that you may not, and go in to talk to your boss when you want to influence them, being fully prepared with all these things in your back pocket. So it's really just about doing all your homework ahead of time rather than, sitting down at Starbucks one day and say, gee, I had a really good idea. I think I'm going to go pitch my boss on that this morning when I get into work, right? So do some homework, premeditate it, think about it a little bit before you go and talk to your boss.
There you have it, how to influence your boss. And if you're interested in this topic and want to hear the full-length version of the podcast, you can pick that up directly off of our website at wileymanager.com, or alternatively, you can also get that through iTunes as well.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
All right, thanks for your time, Bob.
See you next time, Jed.